So welcome to our second vaccination centre here in Cornwall at Wadebridge. We're really excited to be opening this facility. We're already vaccinating tens of thousands of people across Cornwall, and this just adds even more capacity into the system. You'll be invited to be vaccinated here through a letter. That will come in the post to you. Have a good read of that letter. There's two ways you can then book an appointment. So either go online, the web address is within the letter, or phone the phone number 119 and book your appointment. Once you're here, bring your letter with you and we'll book you into the system and we'll get you through vaccinated as quickly as we can. If you've got an appointment with your GP already, then just ignore the letter. If you've already been vaccinated, then also just ignore the letter. So when you arrive at the site, there'll be marshals and volunteers that will guide you where you need to park, and we've got special priority parking for wheelchair users and disabled that's right next to the vaccination marquee. Before you come into the tent, really remember around all the social distancing, wearing your face mask, sanitising your hands, and the marquee tent has been designed to allow social distancing from all the way through that process. Once you're inside, again, a marshal will check that you've got your letter, so remember to bring your letter with you and they will check you into our system. And then from there you will move through into the clinical assessment process. So the team here at the Vaccination Centre, we've got clinicians, we've got admin staff, we've got non-registered healthcare professionals, and we've got an on-site paramedic here at all times to make sure that the process is smooth and safe. The first bit of that process is coming to do your consent and your clinical assessment. So you'll come into this area, you'll speak to a registered healthcare professional, and they'll take you through a number of standard questions to make sure that it's safe for you to have your vaccination today. So once you've gone through the clinical assessment process and given consent, you'll then be brought into one of these vaccination pods where we've got trained vaccinators that will be here ready to vaccinate you. It's a really simple process, it takes seconds, it's a bit like having your flu jab. The looser clothing you can wear, the better. We want to get to the top of your arm, so do think about that before you come. Once you've had your vaccine, the vaccinator will tell you about whether or not you need to sit for an observation period or not, and we'll show you through to the observation area. So some top tips for me to help you through the vaccination journey. So first of all, make sure you bring your letter with you. That's got a reference number on there that's really useful for us to be able to book you into the system. Also make sure you've made an appointment. The letter itself isn't enough, you need to have that appointment, and I'm afraid if you haven't made that appointment, we'll have to turn you away. If you need help, so mobility issues or anything, if you need help coming through, then it's fine to bring a carer with you to help you do that. We would encourage that, but only one please, so we can keep social distancing within the vaccination marquee. Also, if you can have someone drive you here, that will really speed up the process because you won't have to wait for 15 minutes before you can drive off. If someone's driving you here, you can potentially have your vaccination and leave straight away. Lastly, just think about what clothes you're going to wear. So we really want to be able to get to your arm nice and quickly so we can vaccinate you. So some nice loose clothing so that we can really have a fast, smooth process through the vaccination tent. Finally, just thank you so much for your support in our battle against this pandemic and in getting our lives back to normality.